This video is meant for education only. For medical advice, talk to your doctor. The morning begins like any other. Sunlight fills the room. The coffee is brewing. But as Linda rises from her chair, she pauses for just a second. Her body whispers a quiet reminder. Life after 50 feels a little different. It's not pain that stops her. It's something harder to describe. A little stiffness, a little less energy. The kind of change that arrives so quietly. Many of us barely notice it until one ordinary morning feels slightly different from the last. If you've ever experienced a moment like this, you're not alone. Nearly everyone notices changes as the years pass. But here's the question researchers have spent decades trying to answer. How much of healthy aging is still within our control? The answer isn't found in miracle cures or expensive supplements. Instead, many scientists agree on something surprisingly simple. Small daily habits, especially the foods we choose again and again, can play an important role in supporting healthy aging. Today isn't about chasing perfection. It's about discovering 10 everyday foods that have earned the attention of modern researchers. They won't stop aging, but they may help support your heart, brain, muscles, and independence. One simple choice at a time. Think about the last home-cooked meal that filled your kitchen with a comforting aroma. Chances are, one humble ingredient was already there. It's inexpensive, found in almost every grocery store, and scientists have spent decades trying to understand its remarkable potential. Long before laboratories existed, families across many cultures cooked with this ingredient simply because it added wonderful flavor. Today, researchers are asking a fascinating question. Could this everyday kitchen staple also support healthy aging in meaningful ways? That familiar ingredient is garlic. While it's certainly not a miracle food, modern studies suggest that regularly including garlic as part of an overall healthy eating pattern may offer modest support for heart health and healthy blood pressure in some adults. Scientists believe garlic's natural sulfur compounds, including one called allicin, may help explain some of these effects. Research is ongoing, and garlic should never replace prescribed treatment, but it can be a flavorful addition to a balanced, heart-healthy lifestyle. Perhaps the greatest lesson garlic teaches isn't about one ingredient at all. It's that lasting health is often built through small choices repeated over time, and the next food has quietly comforted families for centuries, especially on cold mornings. Picture a chilly morning. A parent or grandparent places a warm cup into your hands and says, "Drink this. You'll feel better soon." For generations, that comforting ritual has often started with one familiar ingredient hidden beneath the steam. Long before scientists could study nutrition in laboratories, people around the world valued this root for its warming flavor and comforting qualities. Today, researchers are exploring whether those traditions might have had more wisdom behind them than anyone realized. The ingredient is ginger. Modern research suggests that its natural compounds may help support the body's normal response to inflammation and may ease certain types of mild nausea. While it's not a cure, it's a respected part of many healthy eating patterns. For many adults over 50, staying active means caring for joints, muscles, and overall well-being. Adding fresh ginger to tea, soups, or stir-fries is one simple habit that can fit naturally into a balanced lifestyle without feeling like a complicated health plan. Here's something that surprises many people. The next food has been pushed around dinner plates by children for decades. Yet nutrition scientists continue to study it because of the remarkable combination of natural compounds hidden inside its deep green florets. For years, it was the vegetable children tried to hide under mashed potatoes. Yet while many families overlooked it, nutrition scientists were paying closer attention. They discovered that this familiar green vegetable was anything but ordinary. Broccoli provides fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate, but that's only part of the story. Researchers are especially interested in naturally occurring plant compounds, including sulforaphane, because of how they may support the body's normal protective processes. When scientists study eating patterns linked with healthy aging, vegetables like broccoli appear again and again. No single food creates good health on its own. But consistent habits often tell a much more meaningful story than isolated choices. Healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes the most valuable improvements come from adding one extra serving of vegetables to today's meal, instead of waiting for the perfect diet to begin next week. The next food grows quietly on vines in gardens and grocery stores around the world. Most people recognize its bright color immediately, yet few realize that researchers continue studying one of its most famous natural compounds for healthy aging. Few foods are as familiar as the tomato. It finds its way into salads, soups, sandwiches, and family dinners. Yet behind its bright red color lies a natural compound that has captured the attention of nutrition researchers for decades. That vibrant color comes largely from a natural antioxidant called lycopene. Scientists continue studying how diets rich in tomato-based foods may support heart health and healthy aging, especially when combined with an overall balanced eating pattern. Healthy aging rarely depends on dramatic decisions. More often, it's the quiet habits repeated over months and years that make the greatest difference. A colorful plate filled with vegetables is one simple example of that philosophy. Researchers consistently remind us that foods work together, not in isolation. A tomato alone won't transform your health, but combined with other nourishing choices, it becomes another meaningful piece of a lifestyle that supports long-term well-being. So far, we've explored foods growing in gardens and kitchens. But the next chapter takes us somewhere different. Hidden inside a small handful of crunchy foods are healthy fats and nutrients that researchers have linked with healthy aging for years. In many homes, there's a small bowl that quietly waits on the kitchen counter. It's easy to walk past without noticing. Yet inside are foods that researchers have linked with healthy eating patterns for decades, not because they're trendy, but because they keep appearing in the evidence. For years, many people avoided nuts because they were afraid of the fat they contained. But as nutrition science advanced, researchers began looking at a much bigger picture. They discovered that not all fats affect the body in the same way. Take a close look at a walnut. Its shape has inspired conversations for centuries. Scientists aren't interested in its appearance, though. They're interested in the healthy fats, fiber, and plant compounds that make it part of many heart-healthy eating patterns. Healthy habits don't always require major changes. Sometimes they begin with something as simple as replacing a sugary afternoon snack with a small handful of unsalted mixed nuts. It's a choice that fits naturally into many balanced eating patterns. When most people think about staying strong after 50, they think about muscles. But your bones are working just as hard every single day. And the next everyday food has quietly supported family breakfast tables for generations. For many of us, breakfast carries familiar memories. A glass of milk beside warm oatmeal, or a bowl of yogurt topped with fresh fruit. These simple traditions have lasted for generations, and modern nutrition science helps explain why they continue to matter. As we grow older, our bones naturally become more fragile, and maintaining muscle strength becomes increasingly important for staying active and independent. That's why foods rich in calcium and high-quality protein often play an important role in healthy aging. Plain yogurt offers more than calcium. It also provides protein, and many varieties contain live cultures that can support a healthy gut microbiome. Scientists continue studying how gut health may influence many aspects of overall well-being as we age. One lesson appears again and again across nutrition research. Lasting health is rarely built by one remarkable food. It's the combination of nourishing choices, repeated consistently, that creates a stronger foundation over time. Our next food doesn't grow in gardens or orchards. It comes from the sea. For decades, scientists studying some of the world's healthiest populations have noticed that this food appears on their plates again and again, and for good reason. Across many coastal communities, fish isn't considered a special occasion meal. It's simply part of everyday life. Years ago, nutrition scientists noticed something interesting. These communities often shared more than beautiful views. They also tended to enjoy better long-term health. Of course, fish alone wasn't the reason. These communities also stayed active, shared meals, and ate plenty of vegetables. But one type of fish continued to stand out in nutrition research because of its naturally occurring omega-3 fats. Salmon is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Large studies suggest that eating oily fish regularly, as part of a balanced diet, may support heart health and may also contribute to healthy brain function throughout aging. One meal won't transform your health overnight, but weeks become months, and months become years. That's how lasting habits are built. Each balanced meal becomes another quiet investment in the life you hope to keep enjoying. The next food is so small that it can fit in the palm of your hand. Yet inside these tiny berries are natural compounds that scientists have spent years studying. Their deep blue color is more than just beautiful. It tells an important story. There are moments that seem ordinary, until we imagine life without them. Remembering a grandchild's birthday, finding the right word in a conversation, sharing stories around the dinner table. Protecting our brain health means protecting the moments that make life meaningful. The rich blue and purple colors found in certain fruits come from natural plant compounds called anthocyanins. Scientists continue exploring how diets rich in these compounds may help support healthy brain function and overall well-being as we age. Blueberries have become one of the most studied berries in nutrition research. While no single fruit can prevent memory problems, including berries regularly as part of a balanced eating pattern is associated with many potential health benefits worth paying attention to. Food is only one piece of healthy aging. Good sleep, regular movement, meaningful relationships, and mentally engaging activities all work together. The strongest evidence points toward a healthy lifestyle, not a single perfect ingredient. We've saved one of the simplest kitchen staples for last. It's been part of traditional meals for thousands of years. Yet modern research continues to explore how this golden ingredient fits into some of the world's healthiest eating patterns. For generations, families in parts of the Mediterranean have gathered around tables where one ingredient quietly appears at almost every meal. It isn't treated as a health product. It's simply part of the way they cook, share food, and enjoy time together. Extra virgin olive oil contains mostly unsaturated fats, along with naturally occurring plant compounds called polyphenols. Large nutrition studies have explored how replacing certain saturated fats with unsaturated fats, including olive oil, can support heart health as part of a balanced diet. One lesson appears again and again in nutrition research. Healthy aging isn't built by searching for the perfect food. It's built by creating eating patterns that you can enjoy, afford, and continue for years, not just for a few weeks. The choices you make today may not feel dramatic tomorrow morning, but over time, they become part of your story. Every balanced meal is another opportunity to support the strength, independence, and experiences you hope to enjoy in the years ahead. We've explored 10 everyday foods, but perhaps the most important discovery isn't found on any shopping list. It's the reminder that healthy aging is shaped by many small decisions, made consistently, with patience, hope, and the support of people we love. By now, you know which everyday foods have earned the attention of nutrition scientists. But knowing what to eat and actually eating that way every week are two very different things. This is where lasting habits begin. Healthy choices rarely happen by accident. Long before dinner reaches the table, they often begin with a simple decision made in the grocery store. What goes into your cart today often shapes what ends up on your plate tomorrow. One reason habits fail is that they require too much effort at the end of a busy day. Washing vegetables, portioning nuts, or preparing ingredients ahead of time can make healthy meals much easier when life gets busy. Many people give up because they believe one unhealthy meal means they've failed. Nutrition experts generally agree that lasting health comes from consistent patterns over time, not from trying to eat perfectly every single day. Imagine yourself 1 week from today, not with a completely different life, but with a few new routines that already feel natural. That's often how meaningful change begins. Quietly, consistently, and one decision at a time. After decades of studying healthy aging, one message appears remarkably consistent. People who age well rarely depend on a single superfood. Instead, they build simple routines that quietly support their health, day after day, year after year. The meal you prepare tonight may seem ordinary. The walk you take tomorrow morning may feel small. Yet these quiet decisions have something powerful in common. They become the habits that gradually shape the years still waiting ahead. Whether you're 55, 65, or 75, today's choices still matter. Research continues to show that positive lifestyle changes can provide meaningful health benefits, even when they're started later in life. It's never about being perfect. It's about moving in a healthier direction. Perhaps healthy aging isn't really about adding more years to life. Perhaps it's about giving those years more strength, more independence, more shared meals, more conversations, and more opportunities to enjoy the people who matter most. Tomorrow offers another chance to care for the person you'll become in the years ahead. Start with one nourishing meal, one walk, one small decision. Your future self may never thank you with words, but your health just might. Healthy aging isn't about chasing perfection. It's about making thoughtful choices, one day at a time. If this documentary helped you better understand how everyday foods and simple habits can support healthy aging, we'd be honored to have you join us for the next journey.